What is going on, you guys?
Ice cream.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, one of us has to start.
Okay, go ahead.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to We're Podcasting Here. Today we are at Joe's Italian Ice in Anaheim, California. And it's their 20th anniversary. And I saw them post today about it. And I just thought it was fitting, man. Garrett's enjoying them.
I didn't even know we started. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, we're starting. But, yeah, we're here. We're enjoying some free ice cream for the 20th anniversary. I actually just had a conversation with Joe himself.
Is he like one of those like old school Italian?
He's not Italian. He's American.
Well, okay, like maybe.
Well, he might be Italian American.
Yeah, like Italian American.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a good conversation.
What did you guys talk about?
We talked about what inspired him to actually start Joe's, which was it didn't actually start with him wanting to make a business. Funny
Is
enough.
his name Joe?
His name is Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is his dog. That is the mascot. I don't know if you can see it in camera, but we'll show you in the B-roll. What actually inspired him to do it wasn't money, dude.
What was it? Ice cream?
It wasn't ice cream either.
What was it?
It wasn't money or ice cream.
So he started.
Cups.
Cups?
No, it wasn't cups.
Okay.
It was actually
I was gonna say, was it spoons?
It was what inspired him to
So
start this whole enterprise.
It was
with spoons.
Okay.
He actually wanted to teach the youth how to work.
That's cool.
Yeah, he wanted to start it and teach. Because he was telling me he's a coach. He was a Sunday school teacher. He just wanted to like teach young people like hard work ethic.
Work what?
Hard work ethic.
Work.
And
work ethic.
Work theses.
He wanted to teach all the young people work ethic.
Work ethic.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, so that was a good combo. He was like telling me how that if you're like a nurse or somebody who practices medicine or something, just quit, just stop
and come work at Joe's.
Come work at Joe's because you will if what you care about. Ooh, there's a wasp.
Oh, I'm not
talking
fan
about
get
the podcast in here.
Get out of here, stupid wasp.
Freaking
lucky I didn't kill it.
It's probably a fan. Yeah, man. This is a good spot to work if you're a young adult in Anaheim area.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, cool, man. So this episode is going to be about what?
It's about you know what? It's about
we
following your
we
dreams.
talked about it.
It's about we did.
We talked about it. What?
Let me review the text message.
Let's see.
What did the
I
text
forgot.
say?
It was about following your dreams.
Essentially, following your dreams.
It was about.
Did my sticker fly away?
It was about following your dreams.
Can I actually get the? Oh, thank you.
It was about. It was about how not.
Don't let other people.
Yeah, don't let
determine.
influence. Being yourself and staying authentic with whatever you. And I said Percy.
Percy. Oh, yeah.
I meant to say pursue.
Yeah, being authentic with whatever you pursue.
Or Percy.
Which, it's just crazy that you say that. It's crazy that I saw this post. It's going back to the Lyft episode.
Right.
Talking to the owner, Stephen of Lyft, where
I'm seeing a pattern here.
There's a pattern. The pattern is that this whole thing is meant to be.
Okay, well, that's not the pattern I was thinking of. But the pattern. See, the pattern that I was thinking of is I'm noticing.
I shouldn't speak for you.
The people that are taking to this show the most, that are really in support of it, are people that are extremely smart, people that have an extremely promising future,
really, really ridiculously good looking,
super good looking, and are extremely successful. These are the people that watch our show. All of the people that aren't those things don't watch our show. So that's just a general pattern that like I'm noticing. Business owners, entrepreneurs, extremely successful, handsome people, like that's our fan base. And handsome is kind of like a
broad term.
A broad term because it's subjective, but we also mean handsome women, pretty women, all men, but mostly successful and good-looking ones. If they don't watch our show, then God, I mean, they're probably horrendous.
And we'll do like an ASMR episode of this too. That's just me smacking on ice cream, on Italian ice.
Just smacking on it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, just gotcha. I would eat this during the show, but I had so much prior to filming because of why. Because you didn't show up on time. So I had so much ice cream before you got here, and now I don't want any more. Well, but now we're here. Now we're doing it, and now you're having your moment.
I get to eat it because I figured it would be fine because you tend to talk all of the episodes, so I'll just eat while you're talking.
You know what? You know what, dude? That's perfect. Every episode, we'll just have a meal ready for you. And we could just have me talk while you eat.
This would be the Garrett Talking and Michael Eating podcast.
Okay, go ahead and get into it.
All right, so today's episode is sponsored by
Joe's.
Joe's,
right?
Well, technically, I mean, because they gave us some free stuff, so I think we have to.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. Sponsored by Joe's. He gave you a sick shirt.
He gave me a sick shirt.
He gave you. We got tons of ice cream.
So,
and
it's perfect. We got our first sponsor.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, but following your passion, pursuing your dream despite the people that don't believe in it, man. Because he was telling me he had to give up some people. And,
friends.
Probably we didn't get that far into it, but
is it because they just didn't understand what exactly he was trying to do?
I think sometimes people don't see the vision, and that scares them.
Right. Well, that's why it's our responsibility and everyone's responsibility to create the vision, so people do see it, and then they understand.
Yeah. Because
that's typically how it goes. People, they.
But even then, in the beginning stages of creating that vision, you don't have success right away. You have to, there's no person that just blows up overnight unless you're Bad Girl Baby or whatever her name is.
Bad Baby.
The world, Dr. Phil one.
Oh, okay.
Or if
or Bad Bunny.
Either one. I don't know. If you're like an internet sensation that just blows up overnight and then you kind of fizzle out the next day, there's instances of that.
Right.
But to build towards something that is sustainable and that is profitable not only to yourself but to a community and people around you, that's often not successful right away.
Well, a lot goes into it for sure. It's. Yeah, I mean, you have to have the idea, and you have to have the roadmap, and you have to, figure out, what are the resources that you have, how much money is certain things going to take, who is your core support group, and then branch outside of that. And I think the branching outside of that part is where once you have the core support and you have the consistency and your vision is brought to life, other people see that and they just start to I'll let you know if you have ice cream or something. Don't even trip, dude. Don't even trip, dog. And I got your back, dog.
I got your stash, dog.
So you have to create that thing first, and then people will jump on board. They want to be a part of something that's already going. They don't want to, I don't know.
True.
People are weird, dude.
Yeah. It's often, people don't want to get on the arc, if you will.
I get it. You got to prove to me that you're serious. Don't just give me all the.
Yeah.
You know what I hate? What? When people want to have these meetings that their idea meetings, and they just talk for hours and hours, and then the next day, they're not even doing anything or thinking about it, or a week goes by or months go by, and they don't. I've done it too. That's why I hate it, because I've been involved in that, and then after a while, you start to realize this is not productive at all. We're not getting anything done. Time's going by. People that we know are becoming more successful, or and it's just at some point you have to stop talking. And if you are going to talk, do it like this.
Do it into a nice mic.
Do it in a way that's going to make you rich like us. And make money,
so that we can give it all back.
So we can give it back to the community. And but and so
something Joe said that was I'm realizing that now, more as I approach 30. You know, death is imminent, and to live each well, you know, when you're in your 20s, death is like this kind of faraway concept. You're not really thinking about it.
Dude, I've been thinking about death since I was 12.
All right, well, for us normal people, death is far away.
All right.
And when you're old.
I'll take your word for it.
But he basically said that...
so you're talking to the owner of Joe's Ice Cream about death? Yeah. Or
no,
you guys were...
Oh, yeah, no, not death. Living each year like it's your last, essentially. Like he was saying that, you know, a lot of people wait until they are... until they, you know, have cancer, or to be generous with their money and resources and all that. Exactly. And he was like, why do I need to live? Why do I need to? I don't need to follow that template. I can be generous every year. There's nothing holding you back from stepping outside of the norm.
Right.
And
yeah,
so that's kind of
If you're not That's always been something that's been a motivating factor for me since a kid. Is that thought? It used to scare me, and I think being, you know, the idea of death used to just kind of overwhelm me a little bit. Where I'm like, damn, like I'm not going to be here forever.
Yeah.
I kind of use that as a motivation to be successful. Excuse me, guys. Anthony, be careful with the camera, bud. And because it's the last thing that we need is this super expensive Hollywood production camera to fall down on my dollar. Yeah. So, that is a serious, is it concept or thought or you know to use that to our advantage.
Yeah,
like we're on a race for time.
Yeah, most people do, and I did, and I'm still get caught in that in ways. Like it's hard to live every day like it's your last. That is a hard hard thing to do, and to make every moment count, to take advantage of your time here.
And how do you do that? Because if every day is your last, because technically it is right.
It is, yeah. Today will not ever happen again.
If you don't have a certain amount of money, if you don't have a certain amount of resources, how do you live your last day how you would really want? Because so here's my thing. If I knew that it was my last day, I would be so stressed out and depressed.
Yeah,
I'm laying in bed all day until I die. Because I would just be so overwhelmed and stressed. Like, this is it. This is my last day. You know what I would do? I'd get my family together, and we come down to Joe's, and we get ice cream.
That's a good way to spend your last day on Earth, man.
Yeah, and it's really good ice cream. I'm not saying that because he sponsored us. It's genuinely good ice cream.
It is.
Baskin Robbins, get out of here.
I don't BS. I come here pretty frequently, and that's part of living each day like it's your last. Like, be on the strict, crazy, no sugar ever in my life diet. Cut that out and come down to Joe's and get blown away by the sugar rush that enter into your veins. But yeah, it is an overwhelming, which I think that's part of the reason why we don't know. We aren't meant to know when we go.
I kind of like it.
It's a surprise.
I'd kind of like it. I mean,
because you either have all the time or you have none.
Yeah.
So it's just like, how are you going to make the time?
What are you going to do while you're
if you're here today?
You do know when you are alive.
You know, that's the only time.
That's the only thing you know.
Yeah.
So since you know that, then what?
Make the most of it.
Do you start your own ice cream business? Do you create one of the most successful podcasts in the world? Do you know? What is
it's hard to do after we started this one? That is very hard to do.
It's going to be hard. I feel like we are creating we set the bar
outside of the
local talent
stratosphere.
Get out. So yeah, dude, that's good. That's good talk.
Yeah,
that's good talk.
Joe's quick take, man. Like,
seize the moment. He's only going to go. He's only going to have a 20 Carpe diem and Carpe noctem. Seize the day and seize the night. And that's what I always say. And the other thing that I always say too is, looks like I forgot what
The other term that I coined was coining the term.
I was gonna say something about the ice cream, and I totally forgot. Anyways, so what
Seize the.
Well, you said
Carpe
seize the day.
Ice cream?
Sarpe. See, now I'm just making up words, dude.
The ice cream.
It's the sugar rush from all of the ice cream I had before you showed up 45 minutes late.
It was like 30.
Yeah. So no, it is good. It is good talk.
Yeah, and if you have a dog too, come just bring your dog, and they get a free little dog cup.
They have ice cream for dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like a little sorbet for dogs.
Nice.
But yeah, man, it's Carpe. Like this life is short, and it is. I sent you this link, and it's like, what are the odds of being alive?
Mm-hmm.
And this guy did the math, and he factored in all the things that require being alive. Not only your parents getting together, but your grandparents, and then your grandparents' parents and grandparents, all that. Like everything factored in comes to a 10 to the 10,280th power, which is
you lost
more
me.
than it's more than all matter in the world, all atoms that exist.
Now, is that you think that's just because that guy just made that up, or do you think that's like actual math?
I think he added it up.
Yeah. All right.
Use a calculator, a little Casio.
What kind of website was it?
I think it was Forbes. Pretty sure it was on Forbes.
Okay. Well, as long as it's a reliable website.
Yeah, just Google.
And not like something that somebody.
Yeah, it's not on the dark web or anything.
Yeah. Well, you sent it to me. I did. I checked it out.
It's just Google what are the odds of me being alive, and that'll change everything for you.
Yeah.
Or will change nothing. And
well, I saw the link. It didn't change much for me.
Exactly.
But for you, it did.
Well, changed a couple things. Not
okay.
It wasn't like this crazy revolutionary thing, but they got another sword. So if you're somehow watching this live, then come on down to Joe's. We should do a live.
Oh, this is what I was. Remember earlier when I said I forgot what I was going to say?
Yeah.
This is what it was.
Yep.
He's only going to have a 20-year anniversary once.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the seize the moment thing that you were talking about.
Yeah.
You hear about this 20-year anniversary for a place that you come to often.
This morning.
It is a really good ice cream.
Yeah.
You hear about this, and we're building this show, which is like we're creating opportunities for ourselves.
Yep.
And we're creating opportunities for other people even.
Yep.
And seizing the moment of this, we wouldn't be able to do that if we not focused on building this platform.
Yeah.
And the secret, because remember in the first episode when I was talking about secrets?
Yeah.
Or was it the first episode?
I think so.
One of the things that
secret sauce.
That people struggle with, where they feel like, well, when am I going to get my big break? When is something going to fall into place? Or when is that?
Yep.
And a lot of the time, from my own personal experience and from what I've also seen, is people need to do something that creates opportunity for themselves.
Yeah.
Versus banking on what they're doing for other people. Mm-hmm. And with this show, that's really just what we're doing. We're creating opportunity for ourselves on a day where we don't, in other words, wouldn't have much going on. We have something to focus on and build.
Yeah.
When something is going on, can we be involved and can we use our platform and our show to support something like a 20-year anniversary for one of the if anything, the greatest Italian. You would think we were in Italy.
Yeah.
You would think we were in.
I don't even think Italy has Italian ice that's good.
No.
And I think there they just call it ice.
Okay. So yeah. Cool. No, I
yeah, agreed.
Yeah, all joking aside, what is it that you're doing to seize the moment that will allow you to make something of the moment?
Yeah.
Because his 20-year anniversary rolled around, I didn't see any cameras.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there was. I just, when I got here, I didn't see them.
Yeah.
But for us to be the first and only show to pull up,
yeah,
promote his store
yeah.
or his ice cream shop, and Italian ice.
I do have ice cream too, and it's really good.
It's that's the seizing the moment part.
Yeah.
You know, we saw a window of opportunity to do something, and we pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
And
seeing. So that's the other part, and I think we could probably wrap with this. Keep it quick.
Did we hit our time?
I think so.
All the cars that drive by, they're all looking at us, taking pictures and waving.
Yeah.
It's like, I already know you're going to be doing that, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I already know this stuff is going to be happening.
The other thing is he saw a window of opportunity. He saw that there was that on the East Coast that places had Italian ice, but there was nothing on the West Coast. And even still, like on the East Coast, there wasn't anything quite like this. And so he took that opportunity and he created something that did go on to provide opportunities for probably like hundreds of students now that otherwise wouldn't have been there. And so us coming up with the idea of a mobile podcast allowed for us to do this, which no other podcast could. No other podcast could just like pull up, take all the gear and set up shop on a table outside.
They could, but here's the thing.
But they didn't think
exactly.
of it. We thought of it.
Exactly. They could.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
Yeah.
And they're not as a good portion of them are not as even remotely cool as us. So
true.
Yeah, there's definitely I just see it, dude.
Yeah. We're doing it.
We're doing it, and we're doing it, and we're doing it well.
What is the thing that you want to do? What is the thing that you want to be? Go out and be it and do it, you know?
Right. Right.
Unless it's like
God,
genocide or something. Stop fucking killing people.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, if you want to do something heinous,
let's do something that creates life. Something that, like, that's the other thing, man. With the war, like, it's so easy. War is easy. You know, and I want to touch on more as I wear this freedom fighter shirt. Well, I won't touch on it, but
war
it's like
war is easy, but you know what's not?
Hard.
That's
making
right.
Italian ice.
That's right. It's making Italian ice is not
easy. Creating is hard, and peace is hard, and like
war
everything that is productive and life-giving is hard.
Right.
But that is what is most worth it.
Right.
So
if we can build our platform and use it as a means to promote people that are like-minded to us, as long as we can try and convey a positive message intertwined with, sarcasm and humor and all of that. I say a lot of stuff that might come off as like, this guy's a little egotistical, arrogant, and I am, but I'm also joking about it.
Right.
Like it's
right. Keep
it's how everybody should be.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude. So anyways, that's it.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Well, you know what? Actually, Aiden, we're going to have my son make a cameo appearance real quick.
Yeah.
Because he loves ice cream, and this is his first time at Joe's, but it's definitely not his last time at Joe's. Come here, buddy.
This is a complete shock to me.
And the first question, try to answer it the best you can, and then when he asks you how was your ice cream, then say it's delicious.
And then what's the other one?
Whatever you want to say, but don't say anything crazy.
Yeah.
Just stand up.
I wonder if you're gonna be tall enough.
Mm-hmm.
Can you ride the rides at Disneyland?
Yes.
Nice. All right. You had a question for me?
Mm-hmm.
Fire away.
Okay. So how did you what were you doing?
Where was I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Here?
How was ice cream?
How's the ice cream? The ice cream was fantastic. I really like the ice cream. Did you like the ice cream?
Yes.
What'd you like about it?
The yeses.
The what? You gotta say into the mic.
Okay.
Yeah, my little co-host Aiden here.
Oh.
He's like Garrett 2.0.
Yes.
So you like the ice cream?
Yes.
And did you do you like strawberry?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what was you had another question, right? A really philosophical one?
Yes.
Or was I supposed to ask you that? What do you think about life?
Good.
That's all you need. That's all you need there.
So ask them how was the ice cream, okay? And then you're gonna take a bite of the ice cream, and then in the microphone you're gonna say it's delicious, okay? So wait till he asks you the question.
Okay. So Aiden, how's the ice cream?
Sorry. Okay. Stand in front of the mic, okay?
Okay.
And then he's gonna ask you the question.
Okay.
And then when he says, how's the ice cream? Take a bite. And then in the mic say, it's delicious, okay? Just wait. You gotta wait till he asks, okay?
Aiden, how's the ice cream?
Yum.
There you have it, folks. That wasn't scripted at all. That was totally spur of the moment. Aiden, thank you for coming on. We're podcasting here. Anything else you want to say to the world? What?
I'm going to make sure that my dad is going to podcast every day.
You're going to make your dad? Oh, all right. He wants his dad to podcast every day. That is great. Well,
okay.
There you go, people. Support us. Send us checks in the mail so that we can have Aiden's dad podcast every day. Please.
And we also are going to be expanding this show.
Aiden grew really quick.
It's not just going to be for your viewing pleasure.
Yep.
On YouTube, but it's also going to be
for your listening
everywhere. Everywhere you can imagine. So
on all platforms.
All streaming platforms, it'll be available.
So keep an eye out, keep an ear out, follow along. Smash that button, like, share, subscribe. All those buttons, smash them, mash them, bash them.
Relax them.
Well, that doesn't get followers.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Cool.